Robin.
I don't see any Nirvana music. I don't see any Nirvana stuff on here.
It's under entertainment.
Opie, it is the 20th anniversary of Nevermind.
No, 20th anniversary edition of Nevermind will be released in September.
That was
so what? That announcement came out yesterday.
I guess so. That's retarded.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
That is a stretch.
A little bit of a stretch.
Nothing else happened today that could have made.
Yeah, why don't you do
music? You could have done
All right, you know what?
See, top of my head. Let me think.
No, I got one. E-Rock. Let's see how damn good you are. You got 1 minute to do this, okay?
Oh, shit.
Lorena Bobbitt cut off John's penis 18 years ago today. You got 1 minute to come up with a song.
Wow.
And go.
Go, virus. I mean, E-Rock.
And go.
Lorena Bobbitt.
And just play the song as soon as you got it. Lorena Bobbitt cut off John's penis. That's 18 years ago.
18 fucking years ago.
Oh, he already has one. Detachable penis. Very nice.
Oh, my God.
Very nice, E.
E-Rock
E
pulls
to the
it
rock.
together
Let's try another one.
and comes up with a great fucking
Who
song.
did this again?
Detachable penis.
King Missile, that's right. All right, how about, you want to try one, Ant? Could be anything.
Trying to see what let's see.
It could be anything. Could be the Glenn Campbell news. The Chris Brown
that's
thing.
Pretty easy. I'm going to go with something a little harder.
All right, turn off this. We're in the middle of a bit, Jimmy.
We're coming back from break, let's say. We're coming back from break.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing I want to talk about, and I need a little music to start it off with. John Gotti was sentenced to life in prison 19 years ago. John Gotti, Dapper Don, sentenced to life in prison 19
That was
fucking
19 years ago?
I don't know what happens to all this fucking time.
Wow. What was that? That's 92 then, I guess?
Uh-huh. That's very good, see?
Well.
The Godfather theme.
I would have went with Brother
not
Joe's
bad.
version, by the way, just to pump it up a little
To pump it up a little more rock,
But fair enough, he got it.
something like that.
Jimmy, you want to try one?
I don't know what you're doing. I came in. I thought you were doing a live read. I came in at the after.
Well, we came back with some Nirvana playing. So I'm like, why is he playing Nirvana? It turns out it's the 20th anniversary edition of Nirvana's Nevermind, which will be released in September. I guess that news broke.
Okay.
So we're trying to see how quickly E-Rock could come up with a song that goes along with something that's in the news today.
E-Rock always looks at the prep sheet and decides in the second break, when we come back, what the hell we should come back to. So we decided Nirvana, we weren't really feeling that was that strong. So if you look at this prep sheet and go like,
Did you do Ed?
no.
All right. How about this? Ed McMahon died 2 years ago at the age of 86.
And go.
Go.
He's got 1 minute. We gave him a minute, which is fair enough.
I would have thought that was longer than 2 years ago now. See,
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
Ah,
Right.
hey, we're back.
That's more Morning Zoo.
By the way, we're back, and
But he did get it.
boy, we did lose Ed McMahon 2 years ago today at the age of 86.
All right, here's one.
Obviously the sidekick for Johnny Carson, and then later going on to Star Search. Ed McMahon 2 years ago, dead at 86.
You got another one, Jimmy?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Turn off this.
And it was 345 years ago today. Americo Vespucci took his first boat ride.
Americo Vespucci. Yeah.
Oh my God! Is this
E-Rock?
Is this a new character?
I play some Dago music. That ain't bad. I like this. He's much better than the virus at coming up with shit.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Of course.
Well, duh.
Americo Vespucci discovered America, right? Or he named America.
Hey,
Or Columbus discovered America.
we made it.
America.
We made it too easy. Let's really start challenging E-Rock. E-Rock, you ready? Glenn Campbell diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Now we pump it up.
What? Oh,
Yeah, but you know what?
What song is
I don't
it?
think it's fair just to play a Glenn Campbell song.
What song is it?
I don't
That's my impression of Glenn Campbell.
no. Same old song. I remember this one.
Thanks, see? There you go.
lonely sidewalks of Broadway.
It's a good tune, right?
Where hustle's the name of the game. I think I remember this song.
But you think you got the words right?
Yeah.
This is good.
I could tell it's playing so low.
I know. How about you turn up a little bit for
Jesus,
fucking non-bats?
This is the big. On me, right.
Rhinestone Cowboy?
Okay.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
this. I just didn't know the lead up.
Yeah.
Four-studded rodeo.
Leo, yeah. Like a rhinestone garage. You know, Alzheimer's. Remember the words.
Like a rhinestone cow patty. No.
I don't know. I was more of a Wichita lineman guy myself.
I don't know that one.
I like that song. You got a little Wichita lineman?
Here's how you do it. Hey, bitch, get Wichita lineman.
Oh, shit.
That's the way you handle things in this fucking company.
Yeah. So,
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum-dee.
all this shit reminds me. it just reminds me of taking that trip to California in the Pinto with my dad, my brother, and his girlfriend. Not my brother's girlfriend, my dad's girlfriend. And driving from New York to California in a Ford Pinto. Wow.
Was that a good ride?
Suck. There was a cooler in the back for all of Dad's beers. And we used to have to be in the back, and it was a little hatchback. And the seat wasn't even up. So we had to lay down the whole time. And then the cooler.
From where to where?
From New York to Los
You
Angeles.
had to lay down the whole time?
Yeah, we stopped once in
Oh, my
St. Charles. I think St. Charles, Minnesota or something.
Did you try to sit
South
up?
Dakota. St. Charles, South Dakota. I don't even know
Was
where
he
it was.
drinking the whole time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Drinking the whole time.
Wait,
And,
did you try to sit up?
It's a hatchback and a Pinto. You couldn't really sit up. We could sit kind of Indian style a little if we ducked down.
Your dad was an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
And
but
then,
he was.
And then, he had his own agenda.
Well, wait,
And the
you could- hold
cooler
on.
started leaking.
Hold on, but I got to slow
Yeah.
you down.
Yeah.
So you're New York to L.A. You have to lay down the whole time. You can't even look out the window at America.
Well, it was a hatchback, so you could kind of look out
The whole
the
thing
window.
was a window.
So the back was, the back. So there were a couple of pillows. So we propped the pillows up behind the driver and passenger seat
I
and
see what
kind of
you're
lay
saying.
down.
Oh, so you
that
look
way.
out the back window.
Yeah, so you look out the back window.
That's not as bad.
I'd get
All right.
so car sick doing that.
And it was, as a kid, who cared? But this cooler we would sweat, the cooler. So I woke up with cold, freezing water on my leg. And he's like, all right, come on, we're going to check into a hotel. And it was this one-horse town fucking hotel we checked into.
Was it like a 5-star hotel?
Oh, this was a piece of shite hotel in the middle of nowhere. But we stopped at a few places. We stopped and saw Mount Rushmore.
Nice.
And then we saw the Badlands in South Dakota. And then we would dip down south and saw the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
And the Great Meteor Crater.
Well, I guess he's not an asshole. Then. That
no,
sounds like a
it's
good
kind of
trip.
fun, but he was something there. And at night he would drive with a beer between his legs and the fucking and his 38 in the console, just driving around like, yeah, that's how you do it.
Oh, he had
All
a
right.
gun all the time.
Oh yeah, here's another one all the time. Well, not quite as legal as his son Anthony, but
You're a lot like him.
well,
Like to drive, I don't want to say fast, but
he wasn't a fast driver.
Yeah.
He was a weavy driver. I'll tell you that. Boy, he could weave with the best of them.
were you ever scared in the car with him?
Petrified. Yeah. There were many times I was petrified of falling off the edge of the Ortega Highway in California, going to Lake Elsinore. And it was one of those roads that were just like, it's a movie road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking movie road. Like that fucking, what was that movie with the truck?
Empire Strikes Back?
Chasing Dennis Weaver, the whole movie. Duel. You ever see
Jesus,
Duel?
no.
Yeah, that's the road it was like.
It sounds like the Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah, but
PCH.
But without the ocean, it was just fucking sheer cliffs.
That's what the PCH is all
Yeah.
about.
and there'd be these big Conrock cement trucks that would come barreling down the other side, and Dad's just kind of looking down, and he'd be like, "Hey," on the CB. He's trying to drive, drink a beer, steer down this road on the CB. Man, Paisano Cowboy. Anyone out there got cheers on Paisano Cowboy? And then...
Wait, that was his handle?
Yeah.
Oh, he rules.
There's a Paisano Cowboy.
I take back the asshole comment. He rules. The Paisano Cowboy? You never said that before.
No, the Paisano. I forgot. I just remembered. His handle was the Paisano Cowboy. And one of the greatest things to watch was him when he'd be on the CB.
Yeah.
And he'd key down and he'd be talking and he'd have to make a turn. So he'd put his hand with the CB mic on the steering wheel. And you know how you just whip the wheel around? He'd do that and the little curly mic cord would get caught around the steering column, and his hand would be like, "Goddamn son of a bitch!" It's all pissed and can't steer now. It's interrupting his driving even more.
The Paisano Cowboy.
Paisano Cowboy. And this was me. Little, "Hey, it's Wrangler! It's Wrangler! Paisano Cowboy, you got your ears on?"
Oh.
What was your handle? Paisano Cowboy too?
No, I was the Wrangler.
Yeah, we know that.
Ew.
We know that.
I didn't know he was the Wrangler.
I was the Wrangler.
As you should have been.
I was the Wrangler because I worked at Jimmy Jackson's rent string there, and I used to have to wrangle up the horses. And
Got your ears on. This is the Wrangler.
The Wrangler, and a lot of times Dad didn't answer back, and I got very nervous as to his whereabouts and his safety.
Oh, you would try to talk to your dad on the CB?
Yeah. So because
dork.
he wasn't home, and I was like, there were no cell phones or anything,
and you were hungry,
so I was starving, and I would try to, be like, I'm like, "Hey, it's the Wrangler. Paisano Cowboy, got your ears on?" And then sometimes this old bag, Tiny Bubbles, would come on. She'd go, "Wrangler, this is Tiny Bubbles." I'd be, "Hi, Tiny Bubbles." It's like, "Yeah, why don't you just call for your dad like maybe every half hour instead of every 5 minutes?"
Oh.
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, Tiny Bubbles."
They were telling you to shut the hell up.
Because I was always, breaker 19, breaker 19 for Paisano Cowboy. Where's my daddy?
You just wanted your daddy.
Because he was probably out, getting lit up at the depot or at the Swallows Inn.
What does breaker 19 mean?
That means, "Hi, I'm on channel 19. I would like to get on the channel and request to talk to somebody."
Do you interrupt people when you say that?
No, you wait for people's conversation to be done.
It was pretty much the phone ring.
So it'd be like, "Breaker 19, and then it's like, "Go ahead." And then you kind of have permission. You don't just get on and go, "Hey, what are you doing?" It'd be like, "You got to break first. Break, make sure there's not a conversation going on here, motherfucker."
There were rules.
Do people really? How could you stop somebody from interrupting if someone kept interrupting?
You
couldn't.
You couldn't.
It was a constant barrage of, "Hey, motherfucker, you're not allowed to curse on this here radio. Yeah, fuck you fuck." And that's what the CB turned into.
So people still have CBs, right?
Wow, I think only truckers have them.
But the truckers still use them?
So I would think the truckers still use them. Yeah,
to talk to each other on an open line?
Yeah, and now it must be easy because, you don't have all the riffraff you had in the 70s when everybody had a CB. People were getting base stations at their house. We had a base station. I had a mic like fucking... like in The Shining, calling the police. KDK 12.
Yeah.
I forgot about base stations. We had one too.
A base station. And then you had your antennas on your car. You had to get them matched. It was hard to match your antennas.
Did you just go out, in our case, just out to our driveway just to hang out on the CB?
And talk on the CB.
Yeah, on a summer night.
Yeah.
It's dark out. You're bored with TV. Your parents hogging it up, watching their shit.
Of course. That's
we'd go outside and just turn on the CB radio. And wow,
that's how I met the Dreamweaver, dude. Come on. Yeah. Of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, met her on the CB.
I had a much better handle than Anthony.
Oh, God. His was the faggiest. Come on.
Wait, what was it? I think it was Apple Tree Boy.
No, not quite.
What was it?
We did this break.
I don't remember. I might not have been here.
Listen to like a best of. You'll find out what it
Now,
is.
what was it? Yeah, I probably was away. I might have been on the road.
Oh, no, you got it. Oh, boy,
You
got
think the
it.
Wrangler's bad.
Very good.
You think the Wrangler's bad.
People know.
See, people know, Jimmy. You don't pay attention.
I was probably
You
gone.
need to pay more attention.
I don't know.
Closer
If,
attention.
I don't know if Jimmy was even.
I was probably
when
away.
We first started talking about.
Well, I was 11, maybe 12, maybe. And my CB handle was, I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Okay. People know.
Yeah, I know. but
Jimmy's
not
not
a lot
going to
of
make
people.
fun.
You promise you're not going to make fun, Jimmy?
Yes.
You sure?
You're 11.
Yeah.
I was 11. Remember that. Diamond.
No, it wasn't Diamond.
No.
You're leaving part out.
And then you decide which is a faggier handle. That's your job today. But don't make fun. You promise.
Yeah, I won't. Diamond.
Diamond Dust.
Diamond Dust was his. Sounds like a stripper's name. Diamond Dust.
Look at his face.
I know. Diamond Dust. CB was the friggin' internet back then. It was the internet. That's all you had. It was Twitter. It was Twitter.
Jimmy, you promised.
I wouldn't make. Why would
you
I?
promised.
Who wouldn't want a handful of diamond dust
Yes.
to sprinkle about? I would
Diamond
love
dust.
to have a handful of diamond dust.
That's what I thought of myself. I wanted diamonds, but knew I was only good enough for the dust part.
Breaker.
After they made their nice stones.
Yes, breaker, diamond dust here on the corner of 7th and Christopher.
I was 11. Come on.
Diamond Dust.
I didn't even have pubic hair yet.
You got your ears on?
Yeah. Hey, diamond dust. You got your bra and panties on. Diamond dust.
Oh, how bad is that?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, because that's what
I don't even know why, to be honest. I don't
An
know.
11-year-old would think that's cool.
I forgot what that's based on. I don't even know. I don't remember why I came up with that dumb name. But
An 11-year-old would think that's cool. That's all it is. When you're 11, you think that's cool. Like diamond dust. It sounds like
You don't have to
mysterious.
spin it. You could beat the shit out of me.
No, believe me, I'm just being
Diamond
honest.
Dust is rough.
It's terrible.
Wrangler's not much better. Come
No, it's
on.
awful.
Well, Wrangler was at least it had a reason, you know. I was
the
the
rump
Wrangler.
variety.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't a rump.
There is a reason you were fucking.
They didn't put
a mo,
rump in there.
Taking loads in your rectum. It's a perfect reason.
I never.
Catcher would have been great, and so would Swallower. Hey, little crybaby cocksucker, you're on. Got your ears on? Crybaby cocksucker, you got your ears on?
That would have been more appropriate.
Yeah.
Well, now they're coming up with CB names for us, which is awesome. Jordan writes, Breaker19, this is the Blue Comb Kid. I should have embraced that. And
Yeah.
I should have been the Blue Comb Kid.
Breaker 19, this is the Tree Fort cocksucker. Tree Fort cocksucker coming in. Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on.
download blowjob. Are you on there? Oh my god.
You never had a CB handle, Jimmy?
No, I didn't.
Why, man?
Why would I? I didn't have a CB.
Oh, he was too busy with the Lords.
Exactly.
Hang out with his gang, the Lords.
Yes. Breaker 19, this is the literal blowjob giver. This is the literal blowjob giver. It's all gay stuff. Gay stuff's always funny.
Big Daddy James could have been a nice
Yeah,
CB
Breaker
handle.
19, this is Big Daddy James. Word is Bond. Fat laces. I'm out.
Yeah. CB was a very big thing back in the 70s.
Hey, the Glenn Campbell song could have been I Will Remember You, by the way, E-Rock. That would have been clever.
Oh, Iraq, yeah.
Instead of just playing a Glenn Campbell song. Mm-hmm. You want to still do that, or are we moving on
It's
from that?
not in here.
No, it's okay. You don't have to play
Like
it.
a rhinestone cowboy. Breaker, this is Diamond Dust.
Yeah. It's knowing that your floor is always open and your path is free to stand on your head. See, he's crazy now. He has Alzheimer's.
You want to go more CB talk? Because one guy
Breaker.
is willing to admit his CB handle was Howdy Doody. And then you got Carlos in Jersey. Carlos.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hello?
All right. I'm a trucker. Everybody's got a CB. And one time I had it on, just bullshitting. It's the most racist thing on the line, too. It's funny as hell. Then a cop gets on the channel, tells us that there's like a black Nissan caused an accident. So all the truckers, I'm on the turnpike in Jersey, and then we line up on the 3 lanes, like riding together, and then another guy gets like on the side, and then the car is trying to get around, and we're fucking all swerving. And
wow, you got you a convoy.
Hey, you got your ears on, son?
Yeah, son.
Let's play Convoy.
Breaker 19, this here's a rubber duck. A rubber duck. Copy on me, Big Ben, come on.
This was very dramatic.
Yeah, 10-4, Big Ben, for
Turn
sure,
this up.
for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown, come on.
Such
Yeah, it's a
douche
big
chills.
10-4 there, Big
You don't
Ben.
like
yeah,
this?
we definitely
No.
got the front door good, buddy.
I just love
Mercy sakes
how this
alive,
comes
looks
together.
like
We got
us a
ourselves a
convoy.
Convoy. Yeah.
It was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling.
This is somebody who really wanted to be Johnny Cash, but wasn't.
It was not even close. Knows a lot about trucks, though.
Is this song done for a morning show?
Hammer down.
No,
You sure?
this is a movie.
With Chris Christopherson.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think the movie is based on the song.
Look at the fucking poster for it. A shirtless Chris Christopherson, all buff.
Who's
And who's the broad?
yeah, who's that? Looks like,
Let me see the broad.
Big Ben, this here's a duck. Now, you want
Oh, that was at
Ally
Ally
McGraw
Yeah,
in her
yeah.
afro stage.
She used to be fucking hot.
them hookers getting in.
Sam Peckinpah did Convoy?
why is he shirtless in the poster?
Just look at his abs. Do you think he looked at that poster and just went, oh my god, I look nothing like that?
Cloverleaf and them bears was wall to wall.
The bears was wall to wall.
Bugs on the bumper. They even had a bear in the air.
Oh,
I says,
really?
Calling all trucks, this here's the duck. We about to go a hunting bear.
Yeah.
The Smokey and the Bandit songs were good. This is fucking hideous.
Really
What was Bear again?
Cop.
That was your copper.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the
We
truck.
got a Kojak with a Kodak. That was a cop with a radar gun.
Give me a 10-9.
A Kojak with a Kodak.
Yeah.
Ben, you're still too close.
Hey,
Starting to close up my sinus. For mercy's sake, you better back off another 10.
Well, we rolled up Interstate 44 like a rocket sled on rails. We tore up all of our swindle sheets and left them setting on the scale. By the time
They're
we hit
crazy.
that shy town, them bears was getting smart. They'd brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard.
Can you pause this
There's
song?
armored cars.
hey, you're not.
What's the problem here?
I don't know. A bunch of trucks going.
What's the problem here?
The cops are hot on their trail.
For what reason?
I have no idea.
Someone break this song down.
Yeah, we're hauling paper. We got too much. It's kind of heavy. What do you got?
I've heard this song a million times. I got to break it. What's the problem?
I don't know.
Why is there a
Pulled in.
bear in the air? Why are and what's going on?
It's the Maverick Convoy. There's something happening. We're all doing 57 instead of 55 bears trying to get in there. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in the back of the truck.
My tire pressure was 2 pounds low.
So the convoy
Bears.
convoys were illegal.
I don't know.
What's the problem in this song?
I got a little white in my beard. My girl's got hair like Juan Epstein.
That is horrible.
Were they hauling crystal meth? What's the problem here?
I don't
awful.
know what was happening.
All right, go back. Let's see if we can figure out the problem. In
The
the
bears
song.
are in the air. The cops are all chasing the big convoy because it's kind of hard to find 400 tractor
Right.
trailers.
But now they're ripping up their paperwork. They're becoming rebels.
And we're leaving it all on the scale.
Yeah, they're bypassing the scales. And
Are they
it's crazy.
going against the system?
But what
Man,
happened?
I don't know. Let's go back
What are
to
they
the song.
doing?
I don't know. I'm so frustrated.
We got 4,000 pounds of kitty porn on a pallet in the back truck. Little bunch of Asian boys with large white genitals in the mouths. We got to get it to California. They're all in-
They brought up some reinforcements
Yes.
from the Illinois National Guard.
Right.
There's armored cars and tanks and jeeps and rigs of every size.
Uh-oh. What's gonna
yeah,
happen?
them chicken coops was full of bears and choppers filled the skies. Well, we shot the line, we went for broke with 1,000 screaming trucks.
Why?
And 11 long-haired friends of Jesus in a chartreuse microbus.
Hippies.
Yeah, rubber duck to Sodbuster. Come on there, yeah. 10-4 Sodbuster. Listen, you want to put that microbus in behind that suicide jockey? Yeah, he's hauling dynamite and he needs all the help he can get.
Oh.
Well, we laid a strip for the Jersey Shore and prepared to cross the line. I could see the bridge was lined with bears, but it didn't have a doggone dime. I says, Pigpen, this here's a rubber duck. We just ain't going to pay no toll. So we crashed the gate doing 98. I says, let them truckers roll 10-4.
I stopped this again.
You don't like that?
No, this is terrible.
What's going on?
I don't know. We got to get to the Jersey Shore because we're holding flip-flops for the kids.
Maybe they just did all their crystal meth before they left.
But do they expect to get away with this?
I don't know. What are they doing?
Why not just pay the toll?
Right.
Why are you crashing the gate at 98?
What is going on?
Oh, my God. The trailer looks really good.
That's not the trailer.
Oh, what is it?
this?
The whole movie?
The whole movie.
Oh, really?
You found the whole movie?
The whole movie's 2 minutes long?
I like the Sam Peckinpah slow motion bar fight.
Well,
that's
he was
going
known
on.
for that, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He was known for the fights. Hey, was that
Is that
Is
fucking
that what-
Paulie from
from Rocky?
Rocky?
He was in this fucking movie.
In this?
Little Burt Young.
Burt Young.
Burt Young, thank you. Yes.
Wow.
Can someone explain what this fucking
Ernest
song?
Borgnine.
Wow. Oh, it was one of those films where they got all the stars.
Yeah, like Cannonball Run.
Yeah, they got everybody.
This is awful, man. Oof. I can't watch this. It's too chilly.
We're gonna have to break because we got Elijah Wood coming in. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a quick break.
Let's do a single.
Yeah, because he's here in the middle of this. But someone, don't forget, I want you to explain this Convoy song.
Yeah, I want to know what
Because we're
the
not
problem
done
was.
with this. I want to know what the fucking issue was that they sang about it.
Yeah.
And did they get away with it in the end? Someone's saying
sure.
that speeding was a big problem with truckers in the 70s.
Uh-huh.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Truckers out there know the reason for this song. So call us after Elijah Wood so we can go back to this, okay?
All right.
But next, Elijah Wood. Stay there.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. I say boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-ho. Hey-oh. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody say, way-ho. Hey-oh.
Antonio!
Amy.